Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to make a quick video kind of talking about some price action in the crypto markets. It's the day after Thanksgiving, so it's Black Friday, so it's nice to go shopping, I guess, get some good deals. And fittingly, also, I guess we're getting some Black Friday action in the crypto markets. But I kind of just want to talk about some of the reasoning behind the recent dip and maybe some opportunities that have arisen because of the price action. So it seems like the traditional markets also kind of took a bit of a little dip. And I guess the reasoning behind it is because of like a new COVID variant. So we'll see how this develops, because I remember everyone fudding um, Delta. I think I can't remember how I just remember a lot of people talking about Delta variant and going like, "Oh, it's going to be 10 times worse," and then we kind of shook it off and we kept on marching upwards. So we'll see how this develops. But I want to talk about Cardano because I really think that it's a coin I'm very heavily invested into, and I think it's in a very nice price range near the under 160, in the 160 to 150 range. So if we look at the 1 month here, uh, yeah, performance has been pretty lacking. We were kind of stabilizing here around $2 um, in October, September, October, kind of stabilizing around $2. And I remember we had a sudden like pump up to like 220, 230. I remember it went up like 15% in like 2 days. So I can't remember what drove that. But then after that, I guess maybe some people just kind of decided to bail on Cardano. And ever since then, especially this November, it has been pretty rough for Cardano. Um, I think in the past 2 weeks, there's been a lot of FUD about kind of Cardano, and it's just been, to me, I find it very interesting because it seems like the amount of FUD is like almost comparable to kind of Bitcoin. Like, I don't think I've seen this amount of FUD like directed at an altcoin. So I'm not sure if I should interpret this as like to be very bearish, or maybe it's just a bunch of salty people that bought in around like uh, $3, right here, $3, like 250s, and then they just watched Solana. Yeah, you had like Solana, Avalanche, Crypto.com, and you had all these metaverse plays kind of like 10x in the past month. So I think there's a lot of frustration surrounding Cardano, especially. I mean, I remember when Solana and like Avalanche were at like $20, $30. Avalanche was at like $12, $20. So I could see it being very frustrating. You jump on Cardano expecting it to be at $8, $10 end of year, and then uh, it actually does the opposite, and you watch these other coins 10x right in front of your eyes. But I think it's important to remember that the fundamentals with Cardano haven't changed. Um, and that's one of the things about these markets is they're not driven. It's a double-edged sword, but they're not driven by fundamentals. Uh, and I think that basically right now around a 150, nothing fundamentally has changed about Cardano. In fact, the fundamentals are only getting stronger. There's a lot of NFT action going on. There's a lot of like network statistics that are coming out that I found pretty interesting. I think recently there was an Epic that had like 1 million transactions in it. I mean, I know it was mostly fueled by Hosky token, and I think they had the Sunday swap ISO voting. But I mean, I found that pretty bullish. But regardless, I on the bigger picture, I think zooming out, basically this $1.50 range for me. Unfortunately, I bought a lot at 160, 170, so I'm almost out of cash. But I think this is a very great range. I can go into more detail in another video, but for me, I have a $10 Cardano thesis in the next 5 to 10 years. I know that's like pretty conservative because a lot of these other coins are like 10x. They're doing 10x in 2 or 3 months. So it's like, but I think it just depends on your goals and kind of your risk tolerance. And for me, I think a 5, 10x is fine with me. And it seems like there's very low risk if Cardano can deliver, which I feel pretty confident that they will. So, but back to the price. So we're sitting at about 150. And yeah, for me, if I had more cash, I'd start to layer in pretty heavily. That's me, not financial advice, whatever. Buy with conviction, all right? But the reason why is because we hit $3, I guess, basically off of pure hype. And yeah, so we have a $3.10 all time high. Actually, at 155, we're about 50% down. So interpret that as you will. But as I just said, I don't think any of the fundamentals have changed. And yet we're down 50%. And if we look at my keyboard wants to work. If we look at the staking percentage for the pools, all right, whatever. My freaking keyboard doesn't want to. Let's see. Here we go. Sorry about that. If we look at the staking percentage for Cardano, uh, again, I'm not sure how to fully interpret this, but we're down 50%. Yeah, the staking number has solidly been around 71 to 72%. So again, I don't have like all the insight on the data on what's truly going on, but we're down 50% and from all-time high, and the staking number of 70%, which is pretty significant. It's been hovering above 70%. So I think that's telling me that a lot of the veterans in Cardano are kind of accumulating in this range, have been accumulating under the $2 range, and they're just staking. That's what I'm doing, because I think a lot of us are playing like a 5 year game, and I mean, if you're playing that long, then it's like under 150, under $2 is good, but I think under 150, closer to $1, that's a really good range, because I could see us going to $5 to $10 pretty easily in the next 5 years. I think that's a very conservative estimate. So yeah, just stay frosty out there, guys. It's probably going to be a bit turbulent. We'll see how the COVID news unravels. But for me, I'm just staying calm. It's these dips where the biggest gains are experienced. So you just got to keep your cool. Just have conviction with some of the coins that you're buying, and yeah, stay frosty out there, everyone. All right, later.